How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews. Back at the end of the review. Treehouse. Doing a little Treehouse today in the form of their sap. I have not reviewed this before. I have had this before. It's been a while. I love me some Treehouse. The brewery's fantastic. They make great beers. The people that work there are awesome. Dean, the guy. Their kind of spokesman, marketing guy is one of the coolest dudes in beer that I've met. So I'm just a fan all around. Beers, the way they do things, the whole nine. But I don't give them a ton because people covet them so much, and I'm not a big trader kind of guy. So every now and then when I do have one fall in my lap, I go to review it. And this one, I picked up beer for a local fella, and he gave me a thank you beer, and that was this. So that doesn't suck. Anyway, let's dive into it. See what she's got. As far as what it says on the can, it says sap. It's their India Pale Ale, 7% alcohol by volume. Brewed in Munson, Massachusetts by Treehouse Brewing Company. Is it actually brewed in Munson? Because this is 8-1. The new brewery is open by then. I wonder if this one actually came from Munson or just had leftover cans. You never know. On the side here it says, we are excited that you are holding Treehouse Brewing Company's Chinook and Simcoe hop-filled American IPA sap. Sap is deceptively soft beer, bringing notes of grapefruit, mango, pine, and earthy spice with waves of diverse flavor. Perhaps our most complex IPA. It is a result of our uncompromising dedication to the fresh, progressive, delightful beer. We hope you enjoy it with laughter, good cheer, and in the company of those you love. Well, my dogs are downstairs, so that last part rings true. My beautiful future wife is at her place in Jersey, so that kind of sucks. Anyway, label-wise, it's awesome. It's the fucking Treehouse label. It's the Treehouse logo, lettering in front of it. Can's all dented up. That makes it taste better, by the way. Give it a crack, see what she's got. Okay. God, it's been so long since I've had this beer. I actually couldn't tell you much about it. I've had it before. I've had it several times. But I've always had this beer kind of in between a bunch of other beers. It's popped its head out, reared its beautiful head at shares and things like that. I've rarely had to sit down and actually had the opportunity to sit down and actually drink it in kind of its own space, which is going to be really fun, hopefully. Pinky finger. That's not my pinky finger. That is index finger. Pretty kind of rocky edges on it. A little bit of creaminess, but I mean, the bubbles are really deep. You can see like that deep into the beer itself. White head, and I mean, guess what? She's hazy. Who would have thunk it? So there you go. Does she look like a New England style IPA? Sure does. Let's see if we can get a nose on her. Nothing too crazy. I'm getting like a subtly candy kind of pininess. A little bit of cat pee. There's like a unripened kind of pineapple thing going on too. Yeah, she smells good. She smells sweet. She smells like fruit medley-ish, like the old school fruit medley where you like crack the can opener and it's like corn syrup and all the fruit inside. That's the kind of nose I'm getting on it. I'm not saying it smells artificial, but it has a kind of just a wafting kind of fruitiness throughout the whole thing. There's a bit of spiciness in there. There's a little bit of candy pine going on there. Sweet, bitter. She smells pretty fucking delicious. Let's just drink it. Cheers. It's fucking delicious. Mouthfeel's fucking perfect. Not super over the top, fucking thick as fuck. Not thin by any means. Sweetness, just enough to balance off that bitterness. That fruitiness at play is way softer than I thought it would be. Can's about 3 weeks old. I don't think that's an issue. I think that's a positive. Usually I know a lot of these hazy IPAs usually take a week or two to get into their own. And the person who gave it to me, they're really kind of retentive about how they treat their beers. So I'm sure it was kept well. Yeah, it's soft. It's impactful, yet gentle. That little bit of kind of candy piney thing, a little bit bigger, a little bit more resininess, a little more sappy in the mouth, but nothing too crazy, like weird, over the topness. That fruitiness is beneath that now, but not super far beneath that. Man, it's so soft. That's like all the treehouse beers. They come off very, like when I say soft, I'm not meaning that it's like tiny or minuscule. It's just like, it's so gentle. It's like a pillow in your mouth. It seems to be like a calling card of all their beers, whether it be a stout or an IPA, whatever. I mean, there's some that kind of not jump the shark, but a little bit more kind of, a little more aggressive. Bright can be that way. A couple of other beers. But when they get in this super hazy mode, it's just so pillowy smooth. And, yeah. That little bit of spiciness going on there. I dig it. I get the reason why they call it pine. It does kind of have this soft kind of resiny thing throughout the whole thing. So that kind of makes sense, the whole sappy thing. Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's something in there I don't think I'm getting that I want to talk about. Anyway, I'm not going to think of it. So we're just going to cut the chase, talk about it. It's one of the better IPAs I've had as of late. Yes. Not the best, but one of the better. I'm still Team Julius when it comes to the beers that they do. I know a lot of people out there are Team Green. I'm Team Julius through and through. So this is definitely up there with those beers, but still got to take sides. So I'm gonna go with the Julius side of things. It deserves to be in the conversation, but there are particular beers that just do a little bit better for me. Value and availability. Treehouse is usually not that bad with their pricing, to be honest with you. It's a brewery only thing. You definitely have to go there and get it. Shit could change soon. New facilities open, going to be pumped out more beer, so we'll see what happens. And just say if you like what we like this. If you like good beer. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go if you like this person's beer, that person's beer, these kind of beers. Listen to what I had to say. If you're waited to the end, if you just like good beer, because that's what Treehouse does. I am a cynical douche, man. I just like to shit on things. It's just, I like to shit on things that deserve to be shit on. But I can jump the gun sometimes. And I never shit on Treehouse, but I was like, I hate the whole waiting in line culture and people going apeshit. But there's some breweries that kind of just have, earned that reputation of being worthy of that, and they're up there. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of breweries kind of try to build manufactured hype. Treehouse does not do that. They just pump out beers, people drink them, and they do their thing. They release their beers saying, we're going to have this today, come and get it, and that's it. So, there's no pomp. You know what I mean? It's just them doing what they do. So that in itself is worthy of tracking down some of their beers. So this one is no different. But yeah, definitely. But I'm not gonna say my third favorite beer, but as far as the IPAs go, it's my third favorite of those. I'm still gonna be Team Julius. I'd probably go green than this, but still, I mean, you're kind of splitting hairs here. All delicious beers. So yeah, there's a review that you probably predicted from the get-go that was gonna be fucking whatever. Anyway, down there, words and stuff you want to talk about it with. Massive Beers, all one word. Type that into the social medias. You'll find me all over the place. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice Treehouse beer right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.